All right, y'all. We are just making sure that we got our potato salad all set up for today for Superfood Parents Live Show. If you are here and you have not had potatoes, I ain't gonna even say potatoes. If you have not had rutabaga, how am I gonna call this? Rutabaga, no. Rutabaga potato salad. Y'all, you're gonna love this. It has sweet potatoes, it has rutabagas. Y'all know how I do. I started a rutabaga. I've skinned it. I cut some of it off. This is the rest of it. It does have onions, and it has white potatoes, of course. Because what is potato salad without white potatoes? However, today I got my food camera set up. Let me make sure I try to get the food in there. There's no food in the pot just yet. But if you are here, put in hashtag Health Heroes because we're gonna do this potato salad right in about 30 minutes. So let's get the chopping board in here. So that way, you know what? Y'all kind of need to see the food too, I guess, as it gets chopped up. So I'll see if I can do that because y'all know I have my cutting board here. So this is the way this thing is going to work. In order to cook this in about 30 minutes, what you're going to do is you're going to start with your rutabaga. I do have some gloves here, so let me put those on because when you're cooking at home, you wash your hands, which I just did. But when you're cooking for other people, you want to make sure that they feel safe, you feel safe. Now, this is unless you're working at a diner. I don't know what go there. I ain't gonna say the name of the place. Y'all know the place that where people fight a lot, whether it's the employees or the customers, the people back there. It's a little diner. They got a yellow sign, but most places, food places have yellow signs. You might not see gloves there. That's all I'm saying. You might. I don't know. What I will say is, I believe most cooks they have clean hands, even at the fight spot. We ain't gonna say which house it is. We just gonna say that spot. But either way, I'm gonna chop this rutabaga up a little bit, and I think you all can kind of see it. I'm here at Gina's iFood. I know I say that all the time. iFood. Gina's iFeed Food Pantry. These are foods you can get from your food pantry. The food pantry often has onions. They often have sweet potatoes and white potatoes. Those are popular items to get from a food pantry. So part of the reason why I'm cutting this rutabaga up first is because number one, people don't like rutabagas, but they're not familiar with them. Rutabagas take a little bit longer to cook. So let me tell you, this is what's popping, okay? TWP Popcorn knows because he's putting in hashtag Health Heroes. So as you all come in, please do that. So the way this works is I'm going to cut this rutabaga up just a few pieces, maybe a couple of cups, 2 cups, so that it'll be about the size of the potatoes. Just cut it into cubes. I'll get it into the water first because rutabagas, they're a root vegetable. They grow underground like potatoes. And guess what else? They taste a lot like potatoes. We're not talking about them old fashioned rutabagas your grandma used to use. Y'all hear that? They're doing business here at the food pantry. The phone is ringing and they are giving away food. So the food that people get, this is what they can do with it. They can make a potato salad. And you can do this as well, especially if you're David Corey with Crop. Because let me tell you, David Corey with Crop, he is a gardener, he's a farmer, and he grows things like this. So if you're growing your own food, that's the best way. You don't necessarily have to grow your own food. You can use supermarket foods, you can use food pantry foods. And of course, I always say anything that grows from the ground, it's a superfood because it has fiber, it has antioxidants, it has healing properties, all those good things. Okay. So let me know if y'all like potato salad, how you make yours. Like I said, mine, it's a pretty much a staple of white potatoes, sweet potatoes, and rutabagas. Those are the three main things. Then, of course, I do put in onions, sometimes celery. I don't have celery today because I do like a little bit of a crunch. So once we get the rutabaga into the water, right here into the pan, we are going to add some, what are we going to add? We're going to add some lime and onions together. I say that because if you're using pickle relish, this lime and onion will give you a pickle relish effect. Okay. So I'm just going to put in about a cup of water and these 2 cups of rutabaga. So that way the rutabaga can start getting soft. The white potatoes are the last thing I'm going to put in. Hey, Danique Anthony, so good to see you. Thank you for the blessings. You said, great day, all. Blessings, Aquita, Superfood Parents, the chat, and all that are tuned in. Hey. Well, hey to you all. So I've got my rutabagas going in here. Let's turn this on. So that way this will start cooking. And Y'all, the food pantry is busy. If you can hear in the background, they are getting ready for someone that's coming to pick up food. So they have like a system here. They're at Gina's I Feed Food Pantry. They have volunteers. A lot of times Gina is here herself as well, along with the volunteers. While I'm talking to you all, I'm going to get that onion and I'm going to go ahead and put it into a container with the lime juice. This is going to create your pickly flavor. It's going to also give you another superfood because we already have onions, rutabagas, sweet potatoes, white potatoes. That's 4 foods that grow from the ground. You get 5 points for each food. So this is a 20 points recipe, right? That's how you calculate your FAVES points. You just want to get as many fruits and vegetables into every spread. You know, a lot of people, they will make potato salad by just having onions, if they even put onions in it. Sometimes they just put potatoes, mayonnaise, pickle relish. They feel like the pickle relish is the vegetable. Now, I do have some pickle relish today, but it's a processed food. And the whole point of superfood parents is to eat whole foods, right? So when you are eating from a food pantry, this is where you can try to get as many whole foods as you can and enjoy that, embrace that. So I'm going to cover up those rutabagas so that way they can start to get soft, right? I'm going to also, I think I'm going to add a little bit more because when I tell you all, the rutabagas are amazing, okay? They take on a similar flavor to the white potatoes, and when you eat them together, you'll notice they complement each other. So you can always use rutabaga in spaghetti. I know it sounds crazy, but I put them in there. You can always use rutabagas in, another thing I put them in is grits. You can put them in rice. You know, when I make my magic rice, I do use rutabagas. Just chop them up into little cubes. And a lot of times people will think they're potatoes. So my chickpea potato masala, I often will use rutabaga as well if I want to just add more whole foods. Now, any of you can always Google health benefits of rutabaga, but I can tell you a lot of our root vegetables, they're going to pull foods, they're going to pull those nutrients from the ground. So that's where you might get your selenium and magnesium and copper. But no matter what, even if you don't want to have to remember what's high in potassium, what's high in this or that, all you have to remember is if it grows from the ground, it does have fiber and it does have antioxidants. Y'all always hear that word, antioxidants. Yep, it has the cancer fighting things. No matter which food you look at that says, if you look up any food that grows from the ground and you put in health benefits of XYZ, that's what it's going to say. So, hey, hey, Nikki. So, y'all, we got the everyday life of an OCD chicken here. Y'all know she has a beautiful garden. Nikki, it's in there saying, yes, fiber. Y'all know fiber heals so many things. There's a nurse that I work with. Hey, Tati, so good to see you here from Romania. There's a nurse that I work with. And this particular nurse, she was telling me that, now this is in reference to Nikki's fiber comment, okay? So this particular nurse was saying that she started adding chia seeds every morning to her smoothie. And she was like, oh my goodness, Laquita. Now, y'all know this is a conversation some people are nervous about having, right? But she said, girl, I've been going every day and it really is a smooth move. She said, before that, I was having issues. I was just going once or two, I think she said twice a week, and it was difficult. But simply by adding chia seeds, y'all know I tell people, if you're not going to get your fruits and vegetables, you have to get your what you need somewhere. So chia seeds and flax seeds provide so much fiber that you really can get those in, and they will give you a daily, they'll give you a smooth move. Let's just say that. They lower your blood pressure, your cholesterol. This is just chia seeds and flax seeds. Now, the food does that too. So that's the other reason why we're trying to get as many whole foods in as we can. So I'm going to get a lime here. Gina recently rinsed this off for me. I told y'all it's so nice to have people here helping. The Everyday Life of an OCD chick says people walking around mad because they need fiber. They full of it. And y'all know what she means. When she say full of it, we just gonna shh, quiet down and know what she means, right? And it's true. The doctors will tell you. A lot of us are like, "Ooh, I'm bloated." No, girl, you just full of it. That's all you need to go. Plain and simple. So the everyday life of an OCD chick, Lord, y'all, she about to break the eggs on the way out. I saw her driving the wagon, taking the people their food, hitting the door, but she good, she good. They're saving the people's food. Nikki says so many wonderful benefits. Yes, y'all know this is how I squeeze my lines. I don't use that juicer. I just use my thumb and I get in there and it gets all the juice out. Hey, Six Bowls, girl, I was watching you the other day when you were walking down the street talking about, yeah, I had to let that man go first because he was trying to get behind me and see all of this. Y'all know I stay lurking. I be lurking. She said, yes, eat some spinach. Hey, beautiful. Hey to you, beautiful. Six Bowls, y'all. She's an esthetician. Like she be acting like, oh, I'm just Six Bowls because she got six girls in a row. She has six girls in a row. Hopefully we got a boy, but anyway, it's coming. Got a boy coming. Anyway, Six Bowls is an esthetician, so she's really huge on natural beauty. Like this is why I'm like, y'all, look, be like Lashes Journey, be like Six Bows, and get that natural beauty in. Here's one thing. Hey there, DJ Is. Oh, y'all, let me put some DJ Is music on. And then I'm gonna finish telling y'all what Six Bows was saying. Because some people they say to me, I'm gonna put a DJ Is beat on, y'all. This is his music that I'm playing in the background, okay? This is one of my favorites. I call it Auto Smile. It's called Computer Love, but every time I play it, I automatically smile. So that's why I call it Auto Smile. So y'all say hi to Lashes Journey and them. So this is what I was saying about Six Bows. She, after having six kids, she still was a pretty small person, right? Is a pretty small person. And one day she was like, look at that contour, baby. That's natural contour. This is what I tell people. You don't need all of that makeup and contouring. When you keep your body a certain size, a lot of us, we're like, oh, we fat shaming, we body shaming. No, we're not. What we're doing is saying, stay a certain size and you'll have natural contouring. Y'all know I tell y'all, I wear a fat suit. You know that girdle that you got to zip up and then close the clips. I saw them ladies in church wearing that back in the day. So that's the reason why I started wearing that fat suit. So I'm not perfect, but I'm not fat shaming anybody. Oops. Y'all, the food camera is getting hot. Did y'all see that? It just blacked out for a minute. Let me turn it. Let me turn the steam around so it's not going directly to the camera. I'm sorry, Miss Volunteer. Tell me your name. Oh wait, we can't tell your name. You don't want to be on camera. Oh, you okay with your name? Oh, okay. Y'all look. We got a city employee watching us today, so let's straighten up and fly right. I ain't know that. Yeah, we're gonna go back to natural contouring and talking about the food, okay? Because I ain't know that. Look, y'all, stay on your best behavior, okay? Stay on your best behavior. Speaking of natural contouring, y'all seen Thicker Than a Snicker Nikki, right? Y'all see that garden? That's why she look like that. She eats directly from her garden. Okay, Nikki is snatched naturally, and she got two kids. She got a husband, so y'all ain't no excuses out here for us, right? Hey, E-Money, we got all the music people. Let me know, y'all. Let me know if the music is loud enough. Let me know if it's too loud. Let me know if y'all can hear it. What I'm doing right now for this potato salad is I do have, and thank y'all for chatting it up and talking to each other. Nikki's over there laughing. TWP popcorn, that's my cheat code, coach. And then, of course, Tati is in Romania. I told y'all I was 12 years a slave when I was a nurse for a patient from Romania. I call it that, but it was good life. E-Money is also, he makes beats just like DJ Is. Now, E-Money, I don't know if you ever buy me a coffee. TWP Popcorn always is telling us about buy me a coffee, okay? This is where you can sell your beats like DJ Is, the music that we're listening to, okay? I think Lashes Journey, but she a millionaire. She Jamaican, but she a millionaire, so she don't have to buy me a coffee. She just got properties, so many doors. I don't know how many doors she has now. And thank you, Gail at Night, for reminding people to click the like button. So, y'all, I'm just squeezing this lime juice as I'm talking. You got to keep yourself busy. Just do what you got to do. Six Bull says, yes. I was like, whoa, look at Miss Nikki with that dress and boots in the garden. Girl, when Nikki had on that yellow shirt, it was like a Minion outfit. Y'all okay, that's a good example. Nikki had on a Minion outfit. Girl, she was that like a Minion. See, she was doing her thing, right? I'm trying to get there. Some of y'all paying for stuff like that. Look, let me get this sweet potato in here and stop talking about people. Lashes Journey to my laugh out loud. I wish. Y'all know the millionaires try to keep their money quiet so we don't ask them for nothing, right? This is what I was saying earlier. If y'all don't like white potatoes, sweet potatoes, rutabaga, all the vegetables and whatnot, I'm just chopping this sweet potato into some squares so it can join the water, okay? Anyway, just skip your veggies and go to what you see on the screen, energybits.com. When you check out, you can get 20% off. These are little pills. Use the code SUPER20. That's my code, y'all, my discount code. These little, they're algae and chlorella pills. So when I tell you these are pills that were created by scientists just using algae, spirulina, they're organic. You take about 10 pills in the morning, 10 in the afternoon, 10 at night, or you can just do 10 and 10, do 20 a day. And it's as much as a plate of vegetables. Y'all, this is what the lady had to create, because when she realized she was doing the work that I was doing, this scientist that created the Energy Bits pills, she realized people did not want to eat the vegetables. No matter how pretty you make it, y'all see me using sweet potatoes, white potatoes, rutabagas, making the stuff pretty, making it delicious, all of that kind of stuff. Look, these your sweet potatoes, 6 bowls. You already know. Hey, Tanika, that's my real estate lady, y'all. And y'all know Lashley's journey talking about she a sexy mama. That's she talking about the everyday life of an OCD chick. But don't forget, y'all, Gail at night, the one that's dropping all these links, she thicker than a snicker too. Y'all know she be at the gym too. Y'all know. And Gail be we're gonna be quiet. Because Gail will, I ain't gonna talk about Gail. Y'all know she's an activist. She will tell us who's missing. She is really for the community. She's just a beautiful soul. So that's what I love about all of you. Y'all are beautiful inside and out. So let's get back to this recipe, because we got AJ coming in from Germany. AJ is road tripping. AJ, I got your sticker coming too. AJ sent me a sticker. I have to send him one, but y'all know I'm allergic to the post office, which means I'm going to get there. I got new stickers just for you, AJ. Let me explain something. When I saw that you were putting these on your van, because y'all know AJ's road tripping is looking like the big bad wolf in Little Red. He's out there in Germany, living in the woods. Well, he don't be living in the woods. He lives in this van, but he'll take treks and walks through the woods, and then he'll be like, "What's that? That sounds like an animal." Ain't nobody got time for the big bad wolf. Other than AJ, he's brave. He's a man, and he was in the military, so I guess he's strapped. But AJ, he's and he was cooking a duck egg recently too, y'all. I mean, y'all know I don't eat animals, but that egg looked so big, it just reminded me of fee fi fo fum. Like, wow, that's a huge egg. Anyway, I'm gonna add this to the pot. So, what I was trying to say about AJ and all of y'all, get y'all life together. At the end of the day, y'all know I just come right back to the same statement. Get your fruits and vegetables every spread. And if you don't, you know what to do. Gail is letting y'all know to make sure you click on that link that's already in the description and eat the Energy Bits pills. They're little green pills. You can either add them to a smoothie, you can blend them up, you can put them in there, or you can, what else can you do? We just swallow them with water. Because y'all know my kids cheat left and right. So we just swallow them with water. Hey, David, who y'all talking about? David Corey with Crop. Y'all know David was here. David was first. David is an OG, okay? Let me show y'all the pan just to show y'all how beautiful this is. Thank you for coming back also, David, because we are here at Gina's Eye Feed, and we are cooking this potato salad. Now, Gina's Eye Feed is in Virginia Beach. We do have a supervisor here, y'all. I didn't even know she was here. It's a lady from the city of Virginia Beach. So I gotta get right. I gotta get on my P's and Q's and stop playing and joking and playing. So here we go. Y'all know, I don't know if y'all watch those shorts with Miss Renee, because y'all know I love slapstick and I love ratchet and ridiculousness, because it makes you laugh, and you got to live this life, and live your best life. So y'all see that? Sweet potatoes, rutabagas. That's how we're starting our potato salad. But Miss Renee, she does all the shorts videos. It's the guy playing a girl, and he always, Miss Renee is the character he plays. He's acting like he's teaching a class, and he's always like, y'all in here talking and playing and talking, or whatever, So I'm in here talking and cooking and talking. But let's see what y'all are saying in the chat, because the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add our white potatoes. So now that we got our rutabagas in there, they're getting soft. We're going to toss in our sweet potatoes, and this comes in really, it comes together really quickly. So I'm going to add some more gloves. I got new gloves to put on. Now, remember, I have my onions in the lime juice. I'm going to put the other half of the onion in there, because that is quick. Oh, you watch Miss Renee too, the Everyday Life of an OCD chick? Yes, ma'am. Miss Renee is so funny. He is hilarious. All the different characters he does, you can see your whole family up there. So yes. Y'all know the meal delivery service is on pause right now. However, they still have other products. So if you don't want to take those energy bits pills, or you want to, and you also want to get this type of food delivered because you can't cook it, you don't have the time, you don't have the bandwidth, you prefer to just, order out. I do eat out a lot. Y'all know that. So you can go to wholeharvest.com, follow my link, and you get 30% off when you order products through them. So even though they aren't delivering right now the food, they still have lots of other products that you can get. And that is Super 30 is the code there. Because y'all know we superfood parents, so Super 30. Thank you all for being here. If I haven't said that already, my real estate agent Tanyika says, Chef, what kind of pan are you cooking those taters in? So this particular pan, I just added the rest of the onions to the lime juice. And y'all know this helps them not to stay on your breath so long. That's part of that. That's part of the reason why we put them in the lime juice, if I didn't say that before. Because when you're at lunch and then you eat onions, you're like, okay, I want to be friends with people, but let me, do it from back here. So let me show you about this pan, Tanika, since you asked. We're going to show you here. Oh, wait, now let's get this potato in the pan first. Look, we got the onion in there, but the sweet potatoes, they will get soft about the same amount of time as a white potato. So that's the reason why I put those in there. And then I'm going to throw this in there at around the same time. The other thing that you want to do is, and I'm going to keep your comment up, Chef Tanyika, so that way I can show people, how to get to that pan, and I won't forget where I am. Because, we got the Jay Jordan in here. He's the fitness guy. I'm allergic to burpees, y'all. I can't do it. I mean, I can. Y'all know I always flex on folks, showing my muscles, because I've been picking up kids and patients all my life. Like people say, all my life I had to fight. All my life I had to play. Kids are so fun to pick up. But the Jay Jordan, he's all about burpee challenges, running, walking, getting you straight. Why? Because being in the military, having those injuries, he realized that he had to save himself. So, you got to save yourself with exercise, and that's what he's doing. So I applaud you. All right. I'm going to get, that's one potato. This is the second potato, and I'm chopping these up about the same size as the rutabagas and the sweet potatoes, just into little cubes. You don't, some people say 1-inch cubes and all of that kind of stuff. I ain't got no ruler. I ain't doing all of that. Okay. We're just going to cut everything the same size. So some people, they like those giant pieces of potatoes in their potato salad. So that's where you would cut everything giant size. Just make sure everything's pretty much uniform. That way it's pretty, it has a nice presentation and all of those good things. But on my website, superfoodparents.com, which is scrolling at the bottom of the screen, that is how we're going to get to show you all that pan. So I'm going there next once I cut up this third white potato. Meanwhile, I'm going to go ahead and put these 2 white potatoes into the pan. Y'all see that steam? Let me show y'all the pan and what's going on here. Because y'all know my camera will sometimes go out because of the steam, right? And this is the other thing. For people who are like, oh my God, we ain't supposed to eat nothing white. I stayed away from white potatoes, white rice, white this, white that. Well, this is a great way to do your potato salad because you are not just using white potatoes, right? So you see how this dish is getting larger, and already we've only put in 2 potatoes, right? So that's part of why you want to simply keep it simple, keep it diverse. That way you're not eating too much of any one thing, and you have a beautiful presentation. Because if you notice, the rutabagas are a little bit beige, right? The white potatoes are white, so we see that. We have that effect. And what else? You got the sweet potatoes. People always think they're carrots. People be so scared. They like, wait, you put carrots in your potato salad. It's salad. Don't you eat carrots and salad? But no, it's sweet potatoes, y'all. Look, 6 bowls talking about I would not share. That looks good. Look, it looks good already, right? And this is simple. This is not even the whole dish put together. So already, of course, we eat with our eyes. So we want to keep things, presented nicely. And if y'all saw this on a buffet, if y'all saw this at a banquet, you'd be tearing it up. But when somebody give it to you at their house or cookout, you hollering, who made the potato salad? Stop, y'all. Stop. Get yourself together. Stop. Okay, y'all, we're in good graces. The Virginia Beach employee, the supervisor that's watching us, she's laughing, she's smiling. So I feel good. I'm gonna put in one more potato because it's a small one. Okay, it's not that big. And potatoes are one of my favorite foods. Again, potatoes, lots of calcium. Y'all know I'm a nurse. I've been a nurse for over 30 years. I remember we used to be giving them old people potassium at the nursing home, young people too. That's the other part. Now more and more people are getting potassium pills. They do regulate your heartbeat, right? So that way you don't have those arrhythmias or irregular heartbeats, heart racing, and you trying to figure out why you just sitting still and you feel your heart pounding through your chest. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Some of y'all have felt that before, me included. But potassium are not just in bananas, y'all. They're in these root vegetables like potatoes and rutabagas. So look, all I'm saying is get yourself together, okay? Thank you, Six Bows. She says, superfood parents, I always see vegetables. I don't know what they are or how to cook them, but you really helped me incorporate new fresh ingredients. I appreciate you for that. Well, thank you. And I appreciate the way you show us how to cook as well. How you're cooking for kids, how you are cooking for yourself, and how you're eating out, because that's what I do too. I'm like, look, y'all, I'm eating in, I'm eating out, I'm eating everywhere, but I'm always eating a lot of whole food, real food. Y'all know I tell people I don't eat animals, but I didn't stop eating, right? So if you're eating animals, eat the animals with a bone. Don't eat all that stuff that's pressed together, shaking and running over. Eat a whole something, right? That's what whole foods are. So this is where some people are like, yep, that's why when I go to McDonald's, I ask for the fried egg because it's a whole egg. It's not that fake processed one. The processed foods are keeping us somewhere else. That's what's giving us all these chronic situations. And Tanika knows the real estate agent is like facts. Okay. So let's get back. Speaking of the real estate agent, we're going to get back to her comment because we have Gail at Night listing it here, right here. She says, check out Superfood Parents on their website. And while we do that, I'm going to get this container together and I'm going to create my egg substitute. Y'all know I love this super firm tofu. It has a texture sort of like deli meat. That's the best way I can describe it. So I just put it in there to give it that egg texture. But anyways, so when we go to superfoodparents.com, I'm going to share that screen so that you all can see the answer to this question. Tanika said, Chef, what type of pan are you cooking in? So we're going to go here to superfoodparents.com. Once we get here at the very top, we just click on Amazon, right? Because you can always watch this show live. When you scroll down and you get past all the merch and everything, the shows will pop up right here on the screen. Last week's show is right there. Here's me. Oh, y'all know I did a TikTok with my daughter showing off my knees. Y'all know my knees never get tired. It's this whole food. So, okay, once I click that Amazon button, it takes me right here to the Amazon store that I've already created for you. So this is where you're going to find the pan. Thank you, Tati. And Tanika is saying, tofu is yummy. I make tofu scramble. You know what? I do make tofu scramble. However, I also, my kids don't care for it so much. A lot of times I will, and while I'm talking, I'm just scrolling to show you all where to find this pan, okay? A lot of times I will make it, just marinate it and put it like a salad. Here we go, Mobile Kitchen Chef's Favorites. Once you click on this one, it'll take you here. And as you see on the screen, you can find the knife that I use. Y'all know I only have one knife in my life. I've had this knife for like 20 years now, and it's the same knife. Remember, I only have two of these. That particular knife that you see on the screen next to the pan that I'm using. And of course, the cooktop is there as well. Those things, those knives, it's a Cutco knife. They sell them on Amazon now. So I put them in the shop so that you all can easily find them. You don't have to look for a Cutco representative. You can just easily find them right there. Okay. So is there a napkin or paper towel or anything that you have? I have, thank you, Nikki. The Everyday Life of an OCD chick says, nice knife. Yes, absolutely. This knife will keep on cutting. That's what I love about it. It doesn't quit. So I'm going to show you all. I'm going to go back here to the food and everything, and I'm going to show you all what I'm doing with this tofu, because it's pretty simple. Matter of fact, let me turn these potatoes down a little bit. I'm going to stir them and I'm going to see if they're soft enough. Okay, because, yeah, I'll take just, yep, thank you. Y'all know the tofu has a little bit of water in the package, just a little, right? This one is the super firm, so it has just a little. So let's see if these potatoes are soft yet. The white potatoes, that is, because the sweet potatoes, they get soft pretty quickly, but you know you don't want to end up with mashed potatoes. So that is why we are, oh yeah, they got a ways to go. I can turn that right on back up. I turned it down to 4. Then I'm gonna turn it back up to 5. They're good. I'm gonna add a little water so that they're covered. Y'all, we're at the 30-minute mark and we're just about done with this dish. Remember, most of the things I cook are 30-minute meals. So that's the other nice thing about this whole situation. People feel like they got to be in the kitchen, slaving away, sweating and working and sweating. We don't have to do that. And we can eat good too, and we can make a lot of food at once. So I'll just put the lid back on to keep the heat in. Okay. Six Bowls says, my mom says I don't have real knives. She can't stand my can opener. Oh goodness. You know what? These mamas, they trip me out telling us stuff, and you saying to yourself the stuff you can't say to them. Like, Mom, you didn't even used to do this stuff that I'm doing, but you gonna tell me. But you can't say that because you like your friends. You know, you don't want to end up in a situation. So I am going to go ahead and show you how I create my egg substitute situation for the potato salad. That way, while the white potatoes get soft, I'm going to take a container. I'm going to take this block of tofu and chop it up and simply put it in there with a little bit of oil. What else am I going to put? I usually do salt and oil because the oil will help the salt flavor to stick, because you know this tofu, any tofu, it's kind of like grits. It's a blank slate. It's like rice. It's flavorless. So all you do is season it up, flavor it up. And also for this, you're having it for the texture. So this is like an egg white. It has that texture. It has that flavor. Egg whites pretty much don't taste like anything. So for the people who are like, I know 6 Bowls, I'm always eating and making y'all wait. And that is the benefits of cooking, right? TWP popcorn. I know you already know, Tanika, if you like your friends, you ain't gonna say certain things to your mama, right? And as you all see, I'm just cutting this into little cubes so that way I can put it right in there. I'm dropping them. So look, the keyboard got a little bit. We ain't gonna put that in the pot, y'all. Even if we was home, we would just rinse that off, but we ain't doing that today. We're just gonna leave it there. Maybe we'll get it later. So once I get these into this container, and I'm just gonna chop up half of this block for now. Your husband don't like tofu, Lash's journey, no matter how you cook it. Because you know, one thing that I noticed is that when I put oil, vinegar, and liquid aminos is a salt substitute. Today, y'all know I'm using my Goya. I use that pretty much all the time. Hey, you're like, nope. AJ is road tripping says 30 minutes in the kitchen to cook, 10 minutes to eat, at the table to eat, 2 hours back in the kitchen to clean up. The solution: eat at somebody else's house, right? Look, that part. So I put in about a teaspoon of this adobo into the container. Then I'm going to add the oil. So I have olive oil that I've gotten from the food pantry, y'all. And you know what, Lashes? I'm like you. I do love tofu because I make it so many different ways. 6 Bowls says she was like, it's not done yet while she's chewing. You do your kids like that too. Steady eating, but telling them it's not done. So y'all, let me find the oil on my cart. I think it's on this side. Oh, let me pull this sugar out too, because y'all know we got to add a little sugar to our potato salad. Okay. Then we also, I think I see the oil. Yep. This is an olive oil that I did get from the food pantry. So you never know what they have. Sometimes here at Gina's I Feed, they have, I'm just going to put about a tablespoon of oil in there. Y'all know it was like 2 tablespoons. But anyway, put about a tablespoon of oil in there. And then we are also going to put, what else did I say? Oil. Oh, this lime juice. I'm going to go ahead and squeeze some of the lime in there because that way It'll help the oil incorporate. And I'm gonna add a little bit of mustard. Yeah, Nikki, you already know you got to put just a little bit of sugar in a potato salad, right? Lasha says, I have so much food now. That food bank is a blessing. Good. Y'all, I keep telling y'all, find a food bank in your area. They give away so much food. You don't have to be buying all this food at the grocery store. If you can't get into Lashes Journey's backyard, or you can't get over to AJ's over in Germany, because like Six Bow says, we're going to AJ's. He has it all planned out. Go to the food bank. They are giving away food, and they have a mission to help people. They want to do it. They're trying to do it. They are doing it. Here at Gina's iFeed, I told y'all they just took out a wagon of food. They have people that will come through on Tuesdays and Thursday evening. Tuesdays during the day, Wednesdays during the day, and then Thursday evenings. Okay, so there's no excuse, y'all. You can have as much food and as many faves as you like. Y'all know faves are fruits and vegetables every spread. So I'm gonna put in that little bit of mustard, about a big dollop, about a tablespoon of mustard. Then let's see what else we want to put in here. I got my salt, I got my lime juice, I got my oil. So now I'm gonna just shake it up, and I'm gonna check on the potatoes to see what they're doing. So y'all know, I know y'all looking at it like, that ain't it. So let's try it out. Let's see what we can do here, okay? We're gonna see what happens here. I think I need a little bit more salt, because with the what you call it, lime juice, it gets real tart. And with the mustard, it gets real tart. Look, shout out to the food pantry, right? Six Bows. Here it is. This is what I was looking for, y'all. Y'all see me looking like, where the salt go? Okay. A little bit more of that. You're welcome. Lashes Journey says, thanks for sharing. Look, I put this on the screen, but I didn't say it. Y'all always wonder why I'm always so lit, why I'm always so hyped. Yes, I woke up that way, but I get assistance from rolljava.com. Roll Java is one of my businesses, rolljava.com. Go there, buy some coffee. You'll support my nonprofit business, Autumn Pine Entertainment. Y'all have seen some of the productions that we do with Autumn Pine. We have a big festival coming up next month. I got to go out of town this week for that in order to network with some people that are participating. So buy the coffee, y'all. rolljava.com. That's all I'm saying. So what Jesus, I don't put too much lime juice in there, y'all. We got to fix it. Oh, a little bit of salt, a little bit of sugar. That'll fix it. And more tofu. You know, when you have too much of something, you add a little bit more of the food. So you can always add more string beans. In this case, more tofu. Whatever it is you're doing, add more of that thing. I'm going to cut these potatoes off and taste them, because we kind of forgot, y'all, that these are about to turn into potato salad if we don't keep an eye on things. So I'm going to try a big piece of potato. If it is ready, we're just going to keep that off. Lord, it done fell on the paper towel. On the paper towel. It's ready. Let's take the top off. So it cools off. Y'all don't have a bowl or anything here, do you? That's all right. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. Y'all know I like to cook in one pot. So now that we're throwing this all together, here's how I'm going to do this. I'm going to pour the water off of the potatoes. I have a container here. Lashes Journey says, thank you for sharing. They give you everything at the food bank, y'all. Y'all see it. Diapers, personal items, they sure do. Because I may or may not have taken some of my patients, some personal items. Because y'all know I'm still a nurse. I'm actively working as a bedside nurse. And y'all see me holding on to this pan? That's called a G. Okay, I'm a G. Y'all know how they have all those different episodes of showing like the African moms holding on to the hot pot, like the child be burning their hands and be like, ooh, 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 ooh. And then African mom will come, put her hand on the grill, on the pot, on the everything. It's so silly. But that's me. But you also gotta learn how to use your body parts, right? Use the side of your hand, y'all. Don't use your the palm. That's the tender part. Don't use the back of your hand. That part ain't never felt nothing but a pop. So let's see. Here we go. This spoon here I don't know if y'all can see what I'm doing. I'm gonna put it here so y'all can kind of see. I'm just trying to hold the potatoes back. And y'all know I'm left-handed. So I'm actually using my weakest arm to hold this pot. This pot feel like it's about 30 pounds. It feel like a child. Remember I was telling y'all I pick up kids a lot, and when they get sleep, the head get heavy. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That's what this pot feels like. Somebody at nap time. Okay. So we got most of the water out. Don't mind the floor. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get that all up, y'all. Because look, the supervisor from Virginia Beach looking at the floor like, hold up. Lash's journey said she was working outside when she started watching me. Oh, now you inside eating. That's what's up. We about to eat too. If I can just hold these potatoes back, and I keep taking breaks, because like I said, my left arm is stronger, but I got to hold this pot with my right arm. And you know how you be holding stuff, and you like, ain't no way in the world I'm dropping this. So we're good to go. We sacrificed a few pieces of food, but boom, boom, boom. All right, y'all, let's throw this thing together, okay? Because we're going to use this pot right here. Now, remember, this cooktop cools off quickly. So that's the reason why we use this cooktop, because it's already cool. Gail is over there laughing. You laughing at me being a G? You laughing at my strong arm? What y'all laughing at? Y'all know I was flexing on my daughter the other day. Lashes is like, yep, you ain't going to drop it. Hey, Tati, thanks for showing that spoon, right? Tati is in Romania. He's always walking and showing us what life looks like. It's funny how the whole world looks the same. Like Tati could be in New York talking about he in Romania, because that's where it looked like he at. It looked like he could be in Wyoming. Anywhere, right? Lord, what in the world? The glove got a hole in it. Thank you so much, Gail at Night, for reminding people to get their superfoods in one little tablet. Y'all go to energybits.com, put in, when you check out, you put in Super 20. Now, these are affordable also. This is the nice thing. These energy bits are not very expensive. AJ is tripping, says, new drinking game. Y'all know I like my liquor. He says, new drinking game. Take a shot every time Quita says y'all. All right. Okay, you people. I'm not going to say y'all today. It is one of my favorite words too. And you know, there's an arts and activism group that I'm a part of. They're really big into words. They're like, oh, I think y'all is an offensive word for them. I'm like, how is y'all an offensive word? It's a term of endearment. It's an affectionate type of thing. Are you for real? But yep, that's how they feel. Yep, look, Gail at Night says both. These young folks is soft, child, butter. These babies is butter. So I have to put some more tofu in here, and I'm just shaking it up. Tanyika, right. Y'all is my favorite too. So now y'all know I always say I like my liquor, but I don't drink that much. I only drink when people get on my nerves to deal with them, right? I'd be like, let me drink this before I see so-and-so, because they're acting up. Okay. This is working. This way, I don't have to add mustard to the potato salad. So let's start doing this. Let's start putting it together. We're going to put in the tofu. This will help cool it down a little bit. And let's see. I'm gonna put half of it in. Oh, no. We gotta put the salt in first. Y'all, look at the salt and sugar. What y'all over there whispering about? Is this good? Is this good? Y'all scared? Y'all scared of this? Lord, she already got her container. And let me tell y'all, Gina got an amazing container. It's like a jug. Let me say that, okay? All right, so I got that. Let me put a little bit of sugar. This is the way I do this. I add the salt and the sugar just to the potatoes, and then I toss them together. That way, the salt and the sugar is already in there on the potato. So this is about a tablespoon of sugar, real talk, for all of this. Now, remember, we do have about 6 cups of food here, 8 cups of food. I don't know. I'm just guessing. So I put the salt, and also potatoes hold a lot of salt. So that's another reason why you go ahead and salt your potatoes first. Remember how Rachel Ray used to tell us, salt your pasta water and all of that? I don't do that. But one thing I do is when I make my pasta, I do put a little bit of oil in the water to keep the noodles from sticking to each other. That does work. And y'all, the supervisor said it does. I saw her nodding. Okay. So, so I just tried a potato. It's pretty good. Look, Tanika says, born in Brooklyn, raised in Suffolk. She just a little bit of country. Yeehaw! Because she says y'all all the time. All right, so I'm gonna add a little bit more of my adobo. Y'all know you can get this in my Amazon shop as well. I have a set of seasonings in there. And you know, one thing I really like with potatoes is thyme. Basil and thyme are beautiful in here. So let me see if I got some. I do. I have some thyme. So let me show y'all how I do the thyme. All right. Now this is where I am going to don a glove because at home I don't wear a glove. I just pour some basil and thyme into my hand. I press it with my finger so that they break up a little bit and they release their natural oils. Because you know the dried herbs are more powerful than the fresh ones because of course they're concentrated. So let's show you. I'm just going to put a little bit in my palm, and that's about a half a teaspoon. And so with your bare hands, this is what you want to do. You want to do this. It breaks them up. It releases the natural oils. And now I can mix this all in together. You know, a lot of people will put the paprika on top. They think it's for show. The paprika helps the calcium and the vitamin C to basically get into your cells. It helps that to process. Now, the herbs like thyme, basil, you know, those are like antibiotics. Those are the healing properties. So this is why people will say, well, if you say I'm gonna die because I'm eating chicken and pork, why I ain't dead yet? Probably because you've been seasoning it with herbs. I don't know. It's balancing out. Look, this is what goes on. Okay. So let's see what y'all are saying in the chat. Oh, hey, Auntie Nia is here. Y'all know the Amazon store is what I've been talking about, but Auntie Nia is such a good friend. She's always in here. She's such a sweetheart, and she's had a busy first of the year. So you can let us know if your first of the year has been going as amazing as you thought it would, Auntie Nia, because I know that you said you had a lot of good things happening at the beginning of this year. Right. Exactly, Nikki. She says, right. Balance everything out. Yeah. And like I told y'all, eat whole food. I'm going to taste a piece of rutabaga. And honestly, I'm going to add a pinch of salt. Another one. Tachi says he's putting in emojis. Y'all know a lot of people do that so that the chat moves, because the more engagement and the more comments. So I love all of the engagement. If you all want to give some of those hearts that they have on YouTube, do that as well. So long story short, altogether, we've used about 1.5 teaspoons of the adobo. You do it to taste, okay? You do it to your taste. Y'all see all the water has dried up, so this is perfect. And yeah, Auntie Nia, let me tell you, I got a memory. I have to use my memory. As a storyteller, that is part of what we have to do. All the research that I do is intentional so that I can give that information to people later. That's the whole reason I really work on my memory, and I really love people. And so, you know, when you hear about people, you learn about people, you really like to remember them. So I hope that, yes, your first of the year is happening so well in this first quarter. Y'all know what to do. Text the word FAVES, FAVES, to 757-231-9361 to get alerts and stay in the loop. Gail at night, while I'm putting these onions in, Gail at night is putting that in there because that is an option for you. Okay? If you want to get text alerts, you definitely can. We don't spam you. We barely bother you, real talk. All right. So I put most of the onions in there without the lemon juice because we have that lemon or that zing or that tang already on the tofu. Okay. Now I'm going to use Vegenaise. I'm going to show you all this. This is Follow Your Heart's brand of Vegenaise instead of mayonnaise because I don't eat animals, but y'all know I ain't stopped eating. So it's a non-dairy mayonnaise is all it is. Okay. For those of you that want to try something different, Hellman's has a non-dairy. Now, I'm not even gonna say non-dairy. It's just a what do you call it? Non-animal. I'm sorry for all the noise, y'all. I'm clinking the what do you call it? Handle of the pot with this Vegenaise jar. So you put in about 1.5 tablespoons of the Vegenaise. And I'm at the bottom of this one, so I'm putting in about 1.5 tablespoons. And then once I get it all together, I will probably add a little bit more of the salt. And I say that because y'all see, you can't taste it. Like it kind of went away. I'm gonna also add a little bit of this pickle relish. This is just store brand because y'all know I shop at Kroger, Harris Teeter. It's just their sweet relish. This is gonna add a little bit of sweet, and I add a little bit of the juice in there as well. So I put in about tablespoon, 2 tablespoons. I don't know. Y'all figure it out. Because y'all know once you get home and you start eating your food, you're gonna like it a certain way, right? And you're not gonna be at home talking about me saying, she said use exactly this or exactly that. I did not have my recipe cards with me today, and this is how I make potato salad anyways. I do not use exact measurements because every time is a little bit different. If I use, sometimes I use a larger or a smaller amount of potatoes, then you do have to adjust the amount of condiments. Okay, that's just what happens. So I'm going to taste this, and I feel like it might need a pinch of sugar as well, but we'll see. It might not. It might not. All I know is we have a few tasters here that are about to tell us the truth. So we're going to see what's going to happen here. If they're going to be honest, if they are going to be critical, if they're going to, smile. You can tell people don't like something. You know how people smile and they nod their head, pretending like, yeah, girl, but they don't really say nothing. We don't want that, right? We want audible confirmation. So, y'all know I have all these videos here. Smash All Night in Nutriville. If you're trying to figure out what type of superfood parent you are, this is the video you want to look at. I'm going to play a quick video for you all while I adjust the flavor, while I add this to the, I'm going to add this Goya. I'm going to add a little bit of sugar. And while I do that, and I'm going to get some taste tests. I'm going to plate it up for them. Like just put it into, a cup or whatever. So while I do that, I'll give y'all a quick video just to show you. Now, I didn't use black salt today. A lot of times I will use black salt for this potato salad. But Kala Namak is what they call black salt. You just get it from the Indian food store. You get it from an international food store. You can find it anywhere. Okay. So what we'll do right now is I'll go ahead and show you this quick video while I do this. And y'all know all of my videos are pretty much like a minute and a half to 2 minutes. I try to make them under 2 minutes. And I'm looking for my potato salad video. Here we go.
Potato salad.
I have about 8 potatoes. I'm just going to cube them up.
Potatoes help you have the healthy bones and heart with their iron, calcium, magnesium, phosphorus, zinc, vitamin B6, vitamin C, fiber, and potassium.
Cover and boil for 8 to 10 minutes until it's almost soft.
It's really good. It's like...
Why? It tastes like eggs are in it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give you some more. An egg substitute for my potato salad. Got about a cup of water, and I'm going to add some of my bouillon. Take out like a tablespoon.
Potatoes also have folate, which helps with cell repair and prevents DNA mutations that may lead to cancer.
Half a teaspoon of curry. We're going to chop up our tofu. Make sure you get the super firm.
Curry has a variety of anti-inflammatory spices like turmeric, coriander, and chili powder. Tofu is full of isoflavones, which reduce the risk of heart disease, breast cancer, and osteoporosis.
Just add all of the tofu in here.
Remove the cooked potatoes from the water.
About a teaspoon of salt, or more, like 2 tablespoons of sugar.
Let's add the condiments.
I'm going to start with the mustard because you just put a good squeeze, like 2 teaspoons. About 3 tablespoons to start of the veggies, 2 tablespoons of relish.
Gently mix in the condiments.
About 1/4 of an onion.
Onions are full of vitamin C for fighting colon, prostate, and lung cancers.
So this is what the black salt looks like.
Black salt has antioxidant properties and it's surprisingly low in sodium. It has iron, calcium, magnesium, and reduces heartburn and bloating.
Why are you moving your spoon like that? You trying to dip it in again? I see you. All right.
Do you have any hot dogs for Christmas?
All right, y'all, we are back and we are about to get the first taste test. Now, this is the supervisor, y'all. She's gonna let us know. I keep calling her the supervisor. Y'all know we always give people titles and everything. So that was the potato salad recipe for those of you wondering, okay, how is this? Whatever. Also, get a spoon for Gina too. So that way, because y'all two are gonna let me know if the flavors are okay, if it needs more salt, if it needs more pickle. Now, while we were away, giving them the taste, yeah, Tati, that recipe is a yummy recipe when you follow it that way. Okay, let me know what you think it needs. Salt, sugar, really? Come, Gina, you try this and let me know what you think it needs. Because I want to adjust the flavors. You know how potato salad, you don't just make it and serve it. You got to taste it a few times, right? So we'll see what they're saying. And this way we can see if we are at the, oh, you taste the sugar in there. Okay, so it's got a little bit of sweet. It's got a little bit of salt. And I know, Gina, you're all, and Gina said, oh, that tastes like it got egg in it. Y'all, guess where I think we have made it to? I think we have made it to the super clap sign off. Y'all know what that means. That means if the people like the, y'all hear that? Wow. Did y'all hear that? Gina, you want to come on camera and talk? What you want to do? Come on through. Get in the seat right there. Get in the seat right there, Gina. You know how we did last time. Get in the seat. Now, while we were on break, letting them taste, get a spoon, please, and I'll give you. While we were, yeah, sit down, Gina. Sit down. Yeah, put it, okay. Either way. So, y'all, while we were on break, we had somebody here in the studio say, tofu scramble is amazing. Okay. So Gina, you're here. What would you like to say about this potato salad? I tried to give you a little bit of everything, but I forgot the sweet potato. Sorry about that. All right, y'all. She looks scared. She looks scared over there. Gina, go ahead and talk, Gina. Go ahead and talk. So scoot up. Come on. Get in here. Yeah. Get in here. Yeah.
Hello there, everyone. Great afternoon. So I just want to talk about this vegan potato salad.
No, this ain't vegan potato salad. It's just potato salad.
It's just potato salad.
We ain't got no, because y'all know I'm not vegan. I don't eat animals, but I didn't stop eating, and I still wear leather and stuff like that. So
I went a little bit too deep. Okay. So I just taste the potato salad.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
Wait, y'all. Miss, I don't like that. Y'all should see her face on the other side. We can't show her on screen because y'all know how when people skipping work, they got to be incognito, right? So I saw her face. Blanket was like, neck was moving like that, y'all. She was just about to do a body roll. Back to you, because Live and Live show says we're looking beautiful today.
Thank you so much. I do what I can with what I got. So this is amazing.
Really? Okay.
It really tastes like a potato salad
Lord
out of
Jesus.
Big Mama's kitchen with created herbs and spices. So I really like it. I didn't think I was because I'm not a tofu fan. But the tofu giving a hint of egg. So
wait, you over there nodding. Anything you want to add, or you can disguise your voice if you want to talk so the people don't hear you on camera, and for anybody that might recognize you. Y'all know we in Hampton Roads. Everybody know each other. It's a small town. You're impressed. Oh. This comes from a potato salad a person that does not like potato salad. They're not a potato salad person.
Picky eater.
And she's a picky eater. Super picky. So, y'all, it was good. Okay, the supervisor. Anything you want to say other than it was good?
I'm shocked because I normally would not eat tofu.
She's shocked because she normally would not eat tofu. A lot of people say they don't eat rutabaga.
Everybody don't know how to cook rutabaga. So.
We just gonna keep loading them up because we're gonna take samples out, but y'all can also eat a sample cup if you'd like. Go ahead, Gina. Because this is Gina from Gina's I Feed Y'all.
So I'm not a rutabaga fan unless it's cooked right. I've had some not so great experiences with rutabaga, but today it is very tasty and flavorful. So
it was surprising too, right?
Very surprising with the sweet potato and the rutabaga and the tofu. So I truly enjoyed it. This is awesome. I can't wait to share this with my recipients that come here. This is going to be a creative way because sometimes we do We often get things like rutabaga in the pantry. We carry all of these items that she used today.
But the onions, the sweet potatoes,
Yes.
y'all, a lot of times y'all get those.
Yeah.
So that's where people are like, well, what am I going to do with a sweet potato other than bake it?
Yeah.
Throw it in your potato salad. It's called a salad for a reason, y'all.
Yeah. And sometimes we do have tofu. So all these items we tend to have. So this is good. This is good healthy food.
Yes. Look, David Corey with Crop, he says, what? Rutabagas are good, y'all. He has a garden. He can let you know. Him and the everyday life of an OCD is chick. So I say right now, oh yeah, we need the tray to put these on so that way we can go share the samples with the other people here in the office. Thank you so much, Nikki, for getting into our super clap sign off, because I'm gonna crank the music up, y'all. We're gonna say goodbye. We are at our 1 hour mark, right? So y'all know what to do. Please get the coffee, rolljava.com. And Love and Live Show says, I need you to send me some and then I'll make it. So when I'm making it, I know I'm making it right. I did share the video recipe here. I'll link it as well in the show notes. Look, you need me to show. David Crop says, I need you to show me that sweet potato salad. It was a hit. Yes, it was, Nikki. All right, y'all. I am signing out. We are going to get right back to our super clap sign off. That means we're just going to crank the music up, and y'all know what to do. Text FAVES to 757-231-9361 in order to get alerts and stay in the loop. Thank you all again for a great day. I think I'm going to, y'all, they over there eating. The potato salad lady that didn't like potato salad, she turned it up. Yes, the supervisor loves it. It looks like my job security is good. Y'all, we're good to go. See y'all next time. I'm gonna turn the music up so y'all get y'all ears ready. Oh yeah, you can put those on the tray because I'm gonna just keep making more. And then yeah, you can put some spoons over there too. Especially looking at it, you didn't think you were gonna like it, right? You were like, I don't know what this lady doing, but she played too much. Ain't that what you were thinking? You was, I could see it. Tofu. Vegenaise. Hellman's makes Vegenaise. They don't call it Vegenaise, they just call it vegan whatever. And then somebody else makes it too. Follow Your Heart is the one I just gave you, but Hellman's, and there's a couple of other brands. Yeah, they were smacking on that food. That's another thing. People like their potato salad cold. Right. So that's good. Like you said, it had to be flavorful for you to eat it. Oh, thank you for trusting me. I appreciate that. To see the different textures and flavors. More cups, please. Can I get some more cups? But when you eat it all together, the